Hey Pokepeeps, we're back and I've got a video with that team we designed yesterday with the Metagross, so let's see how we go. When I first saw this team, I thought it was a terrible choice to bring the Metagross and Spectra combination. There is 3 or 4 things on the other team that really cause us a lot of issues. The Cinderace, Landorus, Incineroar, Rillaboom not so much, but still can cause some issues if it's got high horsepower or knockoff, something along those lines. So I was a little bit hesitant to bring it, but I also thought it would be a good option to see how well you can do against Pokemon that don't necessarily match up that well. Alright, so I decided that I was going to lead with my Spectra and Metagross combination. He goes with Thundurus and Cinderace. I Dynamax my Metagross, and he Dynamaxes his Thundurus. I go for the Bulldoze, reducing the Cinderace speed and proccing our weakness policy. He ends up going for a Max Airstream onto the Spectra, which is fine. It goes down now and that puts us in a pretty good spot. I was more worried about the Cinderace, so I went for a Max Quake and he goes for a Coaching onto the Thundurus. I'm kind of worried now, so I decided to go for a Thunderbolt into the Thundurus and a Max Max Hailstorm into the Thundurus. I now am pretty weak as he goes for a Max Knuckle into me. I'm going to switch into my Incineroar, getting a Intimidate off on the Landorus, which comes in clutch and lets the Incineroar survive the Earthquake. We go for a Max Hailstorm again on the Landorus, taking that out. Unfortunately, we do lose Incineroar for the Muddy Water, but we're in a really good spot now. We've got our Metagross and our Regieleki. Go for a Thunderbolt and just take that out. It was a pretty interesting game. I don't feel like he played it entirely well. Definitely going for an offensive move with the Cinderace would have been my play, taking out the Metagross, or at least doing some chip damage. There was no need for him to go for the Coaching onto the Thundurus. Yes, it almost got a kill, but well, sorry, it did get a kill on the Spectra, but that's it. It didn't do much, and that was his Dynamax Pokemon. My Dynamax Pokemon took out his Thundurus, his Cinderace, his Landorus, and then if I didn't have Regieleki, he would have taken out the Tapu Fini. So he didn't play his Dynamax use overly well. I definitely would have gone for the Max with the Cinderace in that option, even though the Thundurus was probably his intended Dynamax. With the position he was in, there was no need to waste that turn. Even if he did keep the Dynamax as the Thundurus, I think that wasn't a bad play, getting the Max Airstream up, making sure the Cinderace still had enough speed to get the Coaching off. If he had have just gone for like a Pyro Ball or something along those lines, doing a ton of damage to the Metagross, he would have been in a much better spot, so that Landorus would have been able to take me out with the Earthquake. Then his Landorus is still alive, his Fini's still alive, and yeah, he's in a much better position. So I definitely think the better move would have been to attack down the Metagross. I would have been able to play around a little bit more, but I still think that was the play to make. In addition, he could have gone for a move onto the Metagross. Even if he had have gone for a Max Airstream and a Pyro Ball onto the Metagross, just doing tons of damage to it, yeah, that would have been the ideal play. That would have been a little bit smarter than just going for the Spectra. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. If you did enjoy today's video, check out some of my others. I'm sure you'll like them just as much. Anyways, bye!